Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Right Now Nuggets. This is episode 4. For those joining us for the first time, this is your first Right Now video of any type, like this is your first time on the channel. Welcome, and I encourage you to go through the library and just familiarize yourself with the Right Now Learner videos and also the Right Now Nuggets videos, and enjoy them, have fun with them. And I'm sending a million hugs and a basket full of warm wishes for those of you who have been riding with me from the very beginning till now. Know that I love you all and I don't take your support for granted at all. Thank you. So today I'm going to talk about how the first time I tried to pitch myself, this was at a documentary film festival. Yes, the IRAP Film Festival. I don't know, I'm sure some of you have heard about that. It's a very popular one in Nigeria and even internationally. I mean, it's becoming well known, if not very well known. So it's a documentary film festival, but also other movies, not non-documentary movies, show in the festival. Anyway, this was my first time at the festival, and this was I'd gotten to a stage in my career where I was trying to put myself out there more, meet more people. I mean, I'd written at this point in my career, I think I had written a feature-length film, some short films. I'd met some people. I'd gone further a bit than from the very beginning. So I thought, I should meet more people. I should, meet more producers. So for more opportunities. Because I was trying to get out of my, writers, we tend to be, I don't think every writer is an introvert, but I think we tend to have this whole, let me just stay in my space and just write and send out there like we're hiding. And we're very creative people, so think about all the things that comes out of our head. Why do we hide? Anyway, I'm not going to digress. So there I was at a festival that, I think it was the second or the third, or maybe this was the last day of the festival, but that was my first time and the only time that was the only opportunity I had to attend. It was ending that day. So I went there. I think this was at Freedom Park on the island then. So I went there and, there were a lot of, I was trying to do the old socializing, mingle and everything. There were all these scary faces. To me, they were scary, not that they're scary people. But then there's big names in the industry, actors, actresses, producers, EPs, stakeholders. And I was as confused. Who do I walk up to and introduce myself and pitch myself? Hi, I'm a writer, everything. Just put myself out there. I didn't know. I was moving around. I didn't know anyone. I didn't know who to talk to. I didn't know how to go about it. But I was determined. I told myself, Ronke, you have this one chance. You have this one shot. You cannot come here and just go back home. Nothing. So it was getting a little late, and I had to do what I had to do quickly, and then head back to the mainland. So then I moved around. So I saw these two guys, the young guys. They looked interesting. So I said, okay, maybe I could start with them. I mean, they don't look too scary compared to the other big names. So I don't know if they're going to be nice to me or not. But then I was determined I was going to network. So that was the thing. I must network. And I walked up to these two guys, and I was scared. I was nervous because I was like, I told myself, is either yes or no. They're either friendly or they're not. So I introduced myself. Hi, I'm a writer, and just because I know earlier on in the festival, I saw a lot of people talking to them, so I knew, okay, they must be. I didn't know who they were then. I didn't know what they were about, what their profession was, and everything. But I knew there's people in the industry, so let me just go. Anyone. So I introduced myself. They were friendly. They asked me, what do I do? I said, I do this, I've written this. And that's why I always advise, make sure you have at least a small body of work. Make sure you've written something, a short film, something that you can present. So if someone says, can I see what you've written? Or can you maybe send me an email? That's not when you sit down and now start trying to put together a script. I mean, it doesn't, sometimes you don't get the second opportunity to introduce yourself. So I told them about what I've done. They said, okay, they gave me their numbers. So you sent stuff, let's see what you've done and everything. And they were nice, they were impressed, like, you walked up to us and everything. I mean, one of them could tell, like, you look like you're a little, you're unsure, I saw you stand. I said, yes, but you guys, thank you for receiving me well, everything. Anyway, I won't, go into the story of how all of that went down. Of course, I sent a script, but not the whole script. I mean, nobody's going to say, send me 80 pages of, unless whatever you send to them, or you're so fantastic, like I want 100 pages of a script. So I sent like sample, 5 pages of sample, and people usually say the first maybe 5 to 10 pages they will tell if there's an interesting story or not. So that's the secret. You make sure whatever you're writing, you're able to hook the reader when you're writing. Make sure the first act, the first page, few pages of the first act is important. So anyway, they read through what I had, and I got really nice feedback of, oh, nice, interesting, maybe when something comes up, everything. Anyway, let me tell you who the guys are. The two of them, one of them is Tope Alake. It's a popular, well-known director now. And the second one was John Njama. I'm sure those names, I don't need to explain. You already know the people I'm talking about. So I didn't get to do anything with John Njama, even till date. But I mean, warm reception and all that, so props to him for that. And even Tope, I didn't get to do anything with him, although meeting him then opened a few doors for me, introduced me to someone else. There was another TV series, I was able to work on that, and through that I met some other people, so that was good. But with him directly, not until 2018, 2019, when he directed the film I co-wrote, that's Nimbe. It's presently on Netflix, so you can check that out. Very super movie. Got good. I mean, it was criticized well, so the reviews were good. So yeah, I can boast and say yes, really good movie. It's still on Netflix, so you can check it out for yourself, and you be the judge. Anyway, that was when I remember. Then after years later, when I finally got to work with him, I was reminding him about we met, and but you see, the thing about that is, what I learned from that is don't hide. Don't hold yourself back. Learn to network. Learn to put yourself out there. Do it afraid, do it scared, but make sure you do it. Don't be one of those writers who just I write so well and people will come to me. And no, even if you're nervous about it, even if you walk up to people, I mean, tell yourself, like me, I told myself, it could either say yes or it will say no. I mean, once I made up my mind that those were the two responses, either negative or positive, I was determined that I will do it. So it could have gone either way, and like I said, it's not like I got to do anything with the other person, which is John Njama, but at least it made me feel good about myself. I took a step, I took a leap of faith, and I got a warm reception. Maybe if I didn't get, maybe if I didn't get a warm reception, but I still will be happy that I did something different. So either way, I did something different. I grew, really. I developed myself, my social skills, especially when it comes to my work. So that's one thing I learned, and I hope you pick that too. Learn how to network, especially at industry events. Learn how to smile and say hi. Just walk up to anyone and say hello, and be ready. It could go your way, or maybe it doesn't, but still, you're developing yourself. You're developing your social skills, because that's also important. It's not always just about the writing. Also, to go far in the industry, make the right connections. That's important. Does it make sense? As always, let's talk in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let's gist, or you can send an email to writestylescribes@gmail.com. Talk soon.